Hey there, it's Austin. I'm out here in front of Pine Valley. Like I said, when we talked on the phone yesterday, I was going to be in the area. I had two. One was just on another street over here. And so I figured as long as I was out here, I'd make you guys a video. So I'm just going to show you a little bit of what it actually looks like in the neighborhood. And then I haven't been in the house yet. I unlocked it. So you're just going to get my honest take on it. So here we go. All right, so here is a look at the neighborhood. Houses are decently spaced out. This house has got a lot of, just a lot in front of it. It looks like there's a walking path right here that goes in between these houses. So you can see there's a pretty decent amount of space between the houses. And then you've got, I believe that's Stapleton Road behind you. I'll have to double check that. But anyway, there's a walking path that goes over here and then off up that way. Let's see, exterior of the house. The siding I would say is in normal condition. It doesn't look like it was freshly painted, but it's not in bad shape. It looks like there's some little concrete or something on it. 3-car garage, which I'm sure you already saw. It's got, partial brick facade and cool dormers up there. And then the patio, it's got the, it's kind of nice covered patio out front. Really, a lot of houses just don't have anymore. They're just not doing stuff like this. All right, here's, all I've done is unlock it. I haven't been in yet, so let's see what we see. All right, so we got real, genuine hardwoods here in the entry. Not a lot of it. Just right here in the entry, we got a coat closet. It smells like cedar in the house, which is not something I could say that I say real often. Carpet looks pretty, like a lot newer. It's definitely a higher quality than most. So yeah, this is the main area. We've got a dining here. This is what you see when you look out the dining window. You're looking at the other house, but it's a little ways away, which is good. It's really not like right on top of you. Okay, transitioning back into hardwoods. So we've got nice solid surface countertop. Got a tile backsplash. Gone and used metal plate covers on brown outlets. It looks pretty good. Cabinets have some dings in them. Not too many, but some. They're definitely used. They look better up top than they do down low. But overall, it's in good shape. Let's see. Here's what's probably the pantry. Oh, I would have thought they were using this for a pantry, but they're really just using it for storage. If you're not going to use that for a pantry, there's really not much of a pantry. Okay, so we have a Lazy Susan, pots and pans. Okay, so Cheerios, that's kind of what I would expect it to be in that other place. Huh. I mean, maybe they're just trying to keep it tidier for showings. That's curious to me. I would be using that as a pantry if this were my house. Okay, here's the hall right off the kitchen. We have got a half bath. It's got the sink and then an actual toilet room and shower. So it's nice to have that on the main level. Let's see what we have here. We've got the laundry room. I'm trying to see, is this real? I don't think that's real tile. I think that's like maybe an LVP or something. Okay, let's check out the garage. Just a nice, normal 3-car garage. It's got pretty good sized ceilings. I would say those are probably 10 feet tall. Let's go check out the electrical. kiln. That's cool. Okay, so we've got 200 amps and then there's like 4 open yet. The kiln looks like it takes 220. So that's neat. If you ever wanted to get like, or you already have an electric vehicle, you've got a 220 plug here in the garage. That's handy. Or even if you don't, you might sell it to somebody later who does. Got another coat closet right here in the laundry. Guessing this is going to be a linen closet. And then we've got 2 bedrooms. Same carpet in the bedrooms, same good condition. We got bypass doors. You can see this is what you see out the window for the neighbors. So not right on top, that's that walking path. Looks like they're using this as an office. Oh, I kind of missed that in the garage, but there's a door out of the garage into the backyard, which I'm a huge fan of. All right. Catch that light. So here's some more of the living room. I'll say the floor, I can't quite tell if it's not clean or if they refinished it without sanding it. I don't know exactly, it's really not coming through, but it almost looks like there's a not so clear film on top. Like, it's not awful, but maybe I'm just being overly picky. All right, so here is the patio. It's not really a patio, it's a deck. And then, yeah, so you do have a road out there. This path is probably real hard to make out. I'm pretty sure that, you know, this is the walkway that we were talking about. And then way out there, going this way, I think that is the golf cart track. So yeah, the road's back there, but I mean, it's a ways. Couple 100 feet. Let's see what the house looks like over here. Yeah, siding looks normal. Again, not like freshly painted. There's a couple little things here and there, but normal house stuff. Got a couple holes in the siding there. The brick comes all the way around to there, which is nice. Maybe not all the way around, but they continued it there as well. Let's check out this air conditioner. They built a fence around it, which I'm never a big fan of because you want your air conditioner to really be able to breathe. Now, this probably isn't intruding much, but I think most AC guys would tell you that they don't like that. Looks nicer. Siding over here looks good. A little messy, but overall pretty good. It's not much grass, which some people see as a positive, others do not. This slab here is interesting. Like, it's just like, I don't know, that's probably the normal like 6-inch step. That's like 3 inches, and that's like 3 inches. So that's just a little different. Looks like somebody had a dog. They really like to scratch at the door. Ooh, here's a siding thing. That's actually soft. That needs to get taken care of. Looks like once upon a time they had a TV mounted right here. Got kind of a nice, more modern fan. I was flipping those switches to see if the fireplace would come on. It didn't. That doesn't necessarily mean anything. A lot of times people don't use them out here and they shut them off. It's usually a pretty doable repair. Same carpet in here. Same nice tall. I'm pretty sure these are 10-foot ceilings because that's a 7-foot door and it's a ways above it. Oh, the closet's nice and spacious. lots of space in here. Okay. And then the bathroom. Shower is just pretty standard, nothing over the top. And then we got a soaking tub. It's not a jetted tub, just soaking, which honestly I see as a benefit. Those jetted tubs are always having issues. We got like some drywall repair here that hasn't been retextured and probably needs to be sanded and smoothed out. It's got a toilet closet over here, which a lot of people appreciate. So there's the bath. And the bedrooms are pretty decent size. It's a really tall bed, but it looks like a queen size. And then this is your view out this way. Oh, I was gonna point out, let's see if we've got anything to see from, no, they put a mirror there. So over in that other bedroom, as I was walking off, I noticed that you can kind of see there's like a lake. Let's check it out real quick. That, you know, it has like an aerator pond thing going in it. So if you look past that house, you see there's a lake out there. So that's nice. I kind of wish that that bathroom mirror wasn't there so you could see it from the master bath, but that's just me. Okay, let's go check out the downstairs. Okay, huge unfinished space. This is awesome. I would venture to say they're crafters. They are crafty people. So, got a sump pump over here in the corner. Looks like the pump's going up and out. Trying to look past their stuff and see if there's anything important I need to bring to your attention, but I don't really see anything other than the usual down here. It's interesting. I wonder, that looks like a bird's nest to me. Now, whether or not it got there honestly, or if someone found it on the ground and put it there, that's a whole nother story. I don't really see any way a bird would be getting in here. This place is massive. I mean, huge. I love this. They stuck the heater and the water heater in the corner. They put them in the middle so often, it drives me crazy because there's no reason. All right, this kind of goes with the bird's nest, like they just use that for stacking. I just feel like there's no reason to put it in the middle of there, because when you go to finish it out, then it's in the way. So this looks to be original AC. See, it's dated 2010 for the AC, and then 2025 on the water heater. It looks like they installed a recirculating pump. This is where your water main comes in at. They have these kind of window well covers on top, which are nice. Nobody's gonna fall through them, but they do tend to make it a little bit darker beneath. Just because they don't let us in as much light through. So, oh, check it out, wash basin. It's plumbed in. And then, looks like they've been using it. So this is cool. I'm kind of jealous of all this space down here. I do not have this much space at home, but I'd probably just fill it up. So, yeah, super cool house, super cool area. I'm digging it. I'm digging it indeed. It just needs some little fixes here and there. Nothing major that I can see. I think the biggest thing I don't like is just the way the floor looks, but I'm kind of nitpicky. I had a handyman business for 7 years. I never did floor refinishing, but I definitely can get a little over the top on criticizing houses sometimes. But also, I'm making a video for you from halfway across the country, and I think it's pretty important that I give you an honest assessment of what I'm seeing. I don't know. It just seems really important to me. I'd rather you think I was a negative Nelly than you come out here to look at this house and you go, what the hell, man? Like, this is nothing like what you represented. So, I don't know. Overall, I like it. I'd live here. Neighborhood's nice and chill. You'll definitely see some amount of southwest traffic coming off the airport here. Not all the time. You're not like usually directly in the flight path out here, but you're definitely going to see a decent amount of planes. You know, I just feel like it's really important that you see the neighborhood and get an idea for what the neighborhood is really like. It's just one of those things, like, does it fit your vibe? Is this a good vibe for you? Not everybody aligns with a neighborhood like this. Sometimes they feel like, oh, that's, you know, too prim and proper, or it's not prim and proper enough. Why do they let people park on the street? You know, like, everybody just kind of has their own vibe. So I want to give you just a little bit of a walk. I'm not going to walk the whole neighborhood, but you know, let's go a couple houses on either side just to take a look at what the houses are like. And, you know, kind of what the vibe is generally. You know, we got some concrete that's a little cracked up. You know, does that bother you? Probably not. Some people, big time. It's pretty quiet. I haven't seen any cars come by. Doesn't mean they won't. I also kind of got a little bit of a gander at the roof. This is the house. I'm not a roofer. I'm only looking at it from the ground, but I'm definitely not seeing anything scary or sketchy. So anyway, I hope this helps. I know you and I will probably have met by the time you see this video. We're going to meet in a little less than 2 hours. So I don't think I'll get this uploaded before then, but I'll get it over to you, man. Y'all have a good